Did you know that we depend on South Africa in almost all of the most important things that we have to do here in our country? Mozambique is a huge country, a wealthy country, and it has enough resources to feed its people. So why do we depend if we do have got all of these things? Is what I'm going to tell you in this video. Welcome to this video, and I'm from Mozambique. My name is Beleza Msoa. I'm not fluent in English. I'm trying. I'm learning from my mistakes. I mean, when I commit a mistake, I do sit down and write what I spoke wrongly and what I should have said on that moment. So this is my challenge, and I want to tell you the pure story about the relationship that exists between Mozambique and South Africa. You're welcome to this video. Mozambicans and South Africans, they are brothers. They are descendants of the same ancestors. Might be that we are from tribu Zulu. I mean, Zulu tribe might be that. And in the past, we used to send our brothers to South Africa to work on mines. So it started from there because things were nice at that time in South Africa. Up until today, we still have a low value. Our money has a low value. I mean, our currency has low value than South African's currency. Let us sit in somewhere else in order to continue our conversation. Since from the beginning of the Games of Thrones, Mozambique and South Africa were together. When people from other countries came to divide Africa, they divided, they put borders in our African nation. That's why we started having this necessity to travel to another countries using passport and other kind of permission. At that time, South Africa, I don't know what happened in South Africa. South Africa might had not have at that time enough human resources in order to deal with mining. That's why South Africa used it to travel to Mozambique and hire people from Mozambique to South Africa in order to work on that mining project. As mining projects gave them enough money, when they came to Mozambique, they came with different conditions that they did not achieve depending on education at all. They achieved depending on their power. And the white people who were in South Africa, according to the interpretation, according to what they say, those people who know South Africa says about South Africa, they said we don't need to study, we need only instructions to work on that system. And also, according to what they say that the white people who are in South Africa doesn't need your knowledge, he needs only your power. And from that, many people travel to South Africa working on farms, carrying animals and so on. And as they were getting salary in rand, they used to spend this money here in Mozambique. Up until today, this is the difference between Mozambican currency and South African currency. I mean, rand and metical. This is the difference. So if you earn weekly 2,000 rand, it means that you have this much here in Mozambique. If you earn much, you have too much here in Mozambique. That is why people used to travel to South Africa and imported South African style to Mozambique. So that made people from the south of Mozambique, like Maputo, Gaza and Inhambane, depend almost all of them from South Africa. People who did not go to school. That is the reason why many people who lived in the past in these regions, they didn't go to school, and they said, I must grow up fastly in order to go to South Africa and make my deals. That is what they did. After the education started working effectively in order to reach all of the parts of the country, they realized that they should import different things. They started bringing South African skills, South African's culture, South African's music, South African's way of life managed. That made us keep on depending. Up until today, while I'm here speaking to you, talking to you, many people are going to South Africa in order to buy onion, potato, tomato, ginger and so on, because South Africa produce those goods in high quantity and they export to Mozambique, and we don't produce here. If you look at our economy, you will find out that Mozambique depends mainly in agriculture, but our agriculture doesn't feed us enough, you know. So this is the thing that I have to tell you. This dependence, we depend historically and economically, might be that in South Africa because of these things. These are not all of the things that makes us depending on South Africa. This is some of the things, these are some of the things that makes us depending on South Africa. And I hope you understood what I wanted to tell you in this video. Tell me, what do you think about my English? I'm not confident enough. I think my English is weak and I still have to practice my English in order to grow up as an English speaker, you know. So thank you. If you like this video, click on like, subscribe and follow me for more. Help me to get my first 1,000 subscribers because that is important for me. I will have my channel monetized and I will start getting money in order to travel to the places and tell you the stories when I will be there in those places. Thank you. Teach me English, please. Teach me English. See you in the next video.